Ram it.
Mule it. If you didn't get that, fuck you. Let's dance. All right.
Play action fakes it for pass end zone. Yes, touchdown.
Hi, and welcome to Geno's Picks on the first day of December, which as always means Christmas is coming. But if you've been following Daddy since the beginning of November, I'll tell you something else that is coming. Your accountant. I know I write these, but that's funny, right? That's funny. Because I'll tell you, and I'll explain why. Because Daddy is making you money hand over fist. And considering I'm 17-13 against Garrett, 17-13 against the spread the past 5 weeks for a staggering, and this is easy.
17-3.
17-3. What did I say?
13.
17-3. Because I can't even say it. That's 85%. And considering it's 85%, that's just not hand over fist. It's a Von Miller type fist because it's frightening, baby. Psycho bitch hit a pregnant woman. Yup, another 3 in 1 week. My third 3 in 1 week in the past 5, with the other 2 weeks being 4-0. That brings Daddy to 29-17 on the year for Garrett. It's incredible. 60% against the spread. That's good. And while we know it's the first week of Advent, it's the 6th straight week. You can't wait for these picks. You get it? That one was for the Christians who will spend the next 4 weeks waiting for Jesus. The rest of this video is for the Jews who will spend the next 4 picks waiting for a payout. Now let's get to them. Thank you for the thumbs up, Garrett. My first pick, as Garrett will agree, the Falcons are giving 1 hook to the Jets at MetLife Stadium. What's better for Jets fans than knowing their team is coming off 10 days rest? Them. Watching them put this Jets team to rest. Because this season is dead in the water. And while I'd love to take full credit for telling you to bet on the Fins by double digits on Black Friday, it really was the easiest bet in the world considering they were starting QB Tim Boyle, who I'm sure every Jets fan hates now, as the only thing he did was live up to his name, making their blood boil. In fact, there's only one QB Jets fans should hate right now more than him, and that's Aaron fucking Rodgers. Because Boyle is under center because the team has no money for anyone else on offense. After Rodgers' deal sapped up $150.8 million, he insisted they pay, all right, maybe not insisted, but they went out and supported him with Dalvin Cook for $63 million, which given his 50 carries and 12 receptions, that's 62, comes to $1 million and change every time he touches the ball. Then they added Alan Lazard for another $44 million. And considering he's only got 20 receptions, he gets $2 million a touch. But the worst part is offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett, who sadly they brought over for Aaron Rodgers and has a hand in every play and cares about his contract. Jets don't care about his contract because they're paying the price every fucking weekend, every fucking play, watching this woeful offense. The good news is Rodgers announced today he's beginning to work out again. The bad news is while he's gone, nothing else is working out. I can't see the Falcons not running away with this one. Take the Falcons and lay the points. My next pick, Spick. I love that. There's a Spick coming in. My next pick. Colts are laying 1 hook to the Titans, the Tians in Tennessee. It's fitting that the Titans are moving forward the rest of the season with a guy named Will Levis because, as any man my age will tell you, when these 5 letters are on the back of your clothes, you just don't care anymore. The only thing that could make this guy and this team look more like they've given up on impressing anyone is if the front of his jersey said members only. Levis is just finishing out the season while Tennessee looks for a real QB. In the meantime, Gardner Minshew is a legit backup who plays well under no pressure to be the starter. He has none. Indy fucking walks. Take Indy and lay the 5 and a hook. My next pick, the Niners are laying 2.5 to the Eagles in Philly. The last time these two teams met was in January of this year in the NFC Championship when the Eagles beat the Niners 31-7 to advance to the Super Bowl. But did they really beat the Niners? No. No, they did not, because they faced Brock Purdy for a little over 1 quarter and change, and after he went down with an injury, they faced Josh Johnson for the next 3. And in that time, each one of them proved their worth as Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, as a rookie, had the Niners even with the Eagles at 7 apiece, only to be replaced by Johnson, who saw his Niners outscore 24-0, proving his worth in those 3 quarters as change. 75 cents. He stunk. The Eagles have only 1 loss this year because they keep coming back in the 4th quarter. They're not going to do that this week as the Niners roll. Take the Niners, lay the 2 and a hook. Which brings me to my Double Your Money Monday Night betters. I like to say the one me and Garrett don't agree on. Bengals are getting 8.5 from the Jags in Jacksonville. Are you kidding me? 8.5. Let me tell you guys something. The fucking Bengals may be starting career unknown Jake Browning at QB, but they still have a very good defense of late. And they're playing a Jacksonville team that, since you haven't noticed the Bengals defense of late, I'm most sure of you missed the Jaguars offense of late. But don't feel bad that you missed that offense, because you know who really misses that offense? Jaguars fans. Stop focusing on the Bengals offense just because they took a step back at QB when their defense is playing as well as ever against an offense playing its weakest. Meaning the Jags couldn't beat the Bengals by 9, whether the Cincy QB were Joe Burrow, Jake Browning, or Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Bengals keep it close, maybe even steal this one, Garrett, in Jacksonville. Take the Bengals and the 8.5 they're getting. Those are Geno's picks.
Fucking idiot.
It's a callback to the football show. Woohoo!